Alright guys, hey again for the third time this morning. It's 7:18 in the morning. I've been up all night, and the only reason I've been up all night is because I slept all day yesterday and I didn't wake up till 9:30 p.m. So yeah. First and foremost, I want to say I hope you watched the two videos I uploaded this morning. Especially the first, well, both mean a lot to me because the first one opened my eyes to appreciate and enjoy my life, even though I'm going through a lot. And the second one is, again, to enjoy my life because, like I said in the title, you never know what could happen. You never know when you're going to take your last breath. So, and I liked the part when I said, do you want to hate on anyone? Because if you die the next day or whatever, do you want to have that hate in your heart when you go to our Maker, the Lord? And I said, I wouldn't. I don't. So I don't hate anybody. And plus, hate, to me, in my opinion, is a strong word. I don't hate anyone. I used to say hate, but it is to me a really strong word, and I prefer not to use it. But if anybody else prefers to use it, that's fine. That's one thing. I'm not judgmental. I'm not judgmental of anyone for no apparent reason, because I wouldn't want to be judged. So why am I able to judge? I'm not the Lord. I'm not God. So who am I? Yes, I know my eyebrows need to be done. I know it's so bad. It looks like a freaking unibrow. It's so hard because God, I look like crap. I know, but if you're in pain like I am, seriously, I'm at a level where I really don't give a shit how I look. I hope none of you care, because I'd rather you listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth instead of looking at me. Yes, I'm sorry for my boobs showing, but I'm hot, so I'm in a tank top, but I do have big breasts. It is what it is. They're there. They're there to be there. Okay, anyways. And look at this balloon. I'm serious. Like, I bought this balloon that says love you. And I got a teddy bear for the love of my life, the man in my life, for Valentine's Day. And you're going to laugh when I tell you who it is. What it is. It's my cat, Hemi. See, look at this shit. My cat Hemi, because he is the love of my life. He's the man of my life, other than my father and the Lord. Oh my gosh, this balloon wants to be in the video, so we'll just let the balloon do what the balloon wants to do. Like I said, I don't discriminate, I don't judge, nothing. But anyways, I'm enjoying myself. I actually found another social media site I really actually like. It's not Snapchat. It's not Instagram, but it's Twitter, and I know I'm late on, like, going on Twitter. I actually made an account months and months ago, like, even before my, I think it was before my even first arrests. I made that, the screen name, which is, I had to write it down because it's not what it is anymore. It's really long. It's called, the name is The Lonely Depressed Angel Cry 6767 Lovely Dream. But I'm not quite sure what it is on Twitter. It just says the depress, and it ends. But above it, it's capital L for lonely, capital S for sweet, capital D for dream, and then 67. I think there's a space between the M and 6. Just so you know, if you ever want to go on my Twitter page and check it out. But I'm really just going to stick to YouTube, that I've been on for years. YouNow, that I've been on for a while. And now Twitter. Other than that, that's all the social media I'm doing. I do have Facebook, but I'm thinking about getting rid of Facebook. The only reason I would keep Facebook is to keep the messenger, so I can keep in contact with 2 or 3 people I talk to, but one of them I just talked to yesterday on YouNow, but the other 2 I haven't talked to in a while. But maybe we'll see. I'm just not, honestly, I don't like Facebook for some reason. I just can't I can't get into Facebook. I don't know why. I just don't know why. But Twitter's fun. I've been tweeting for the past like hour or so. I did send the 3 pictures, the one with about Hemi, my cats, and the 2 I just uploaded this morning, and I shared it to Twitter. So if you're not on YouTube and you see it on Twitter, then that's great. Hopefully more people will watch seeing that it's on Twitter, because they mean a lot to me. And I think if I had to choose for you to watch, I mean, they're both great, but the one that really changed my outlook on life is the first one, Holly's letter, the letter she wrote before she passed away, and she was only 27. And it's really heartfelt, and it's true. It's true. It's like if God came down here on earth and he told people and spoke to people, I believe that's what he would say. Stuff like, you know, don't sweat the little things in life. Who cares about all the bullshit? Like, I have to, what else? She said important things like, be appreciative of the breaths you take, because you never know, that could be the last breath you do take. Appreciate nature and the things around you. And this is one thing that really hit me too about social media. Don't be so, like, I would say, quote unquote, obsessed about being the perfect image on social media, because that in my opinion also, and obviously hers, because she would not have said it if she didn't mean it, it's not that important. If nobody likes you by the way you look on social media, and I believe no person, boy or girl, has to show anything off to get viewers or likes, fans, or whatever else there is. If they don't like what they see, then they'll go. Let it be. But I believe there are good people left in this world, and those good people are the ones that will just sit and chat with you. And that's why I broadcast. I just like to chit chat. I don't get a lot of viewers. I just don't. But I just go on just to try to start a good conversation with someone, whether it be one person. I don't get a lot. I mean, I can be honest. I honestly believe the very first time I went on You Now, which was in the middle of the night, that was the time that I got the most viewers, and it was like 50 viewers, and I never had more than that in all my broadcasts. I used to love broadcasts before I got arrested, my first arrest. But after getting arrested, before the second arrest, I really didn't go on You Now that much, even though I just realized, I didn't even know, because I never went on Twitter but once or twice after I made the first account. I didn't know. Every time I went on You Now, it would go on my Twitter page and saying that I'm live on You Now, which is cool, but I just didn't know, and it shows all the times that I freaking went on You Now, and it's like kind of embarrassing all the times I broadcast. But it's alright. I deleted some, the ones with the pictures of me, I deleted, but the ones that don't have pictures, I try to delete, and they wouldn't delete. So, but I actually tweeted some people, and it made me very happy, because I went back on Twitter just a couple of minutes ago, and I guess it's a bell or whatever, and it had number 2 next to it. I didn't know what it meant, so I went on it, and it showed that the person that I tweeted like 2 or 3 times liked all 3 of my comments. I think I wrote 3 to her, and she's big on You Now. I'm subscribed to her on You Now, so that means a lot to me, because if someone takes the time just to read my comment, and I'm a nobody, that means a lot to me. So thank you for liking my tweets. I don't know, I enjoyed myself on Twitter, I can say. I actually really enjoyed myself. I didn't really think I liked Twitter, but honestly, I do. Now I see why people are so big on Twitter, And I know Twitter's been around for years, and stupid me, it took me years to get into Twitter, but now I'm going to be on Twitter a lot. I don't know. It says I have like 40-something followers, but that could be because the first account I made, it's from the first account that I made that I have all those followers. It's not from the new one. If you're interested in going on my Twitter page, just to let you know, the one that you need to go on is the one that I use, because I made one up. I made a second one up, but I'm not using that. The first one, it's like I said, LonelySweetDream /67, and then under it says @LonelyDepress. That's the one you want to go to. That's the one I'm gonna use. The other account, I don't know how to delete it. I'll find out somehow. But so yeah, it was cool that I got to tweet the videos I uploaded early this morning, because those 2 videos and the video of my cat, those 3 videos are the most important ones to me, because especially the last 2 really talk about life and the struggles people go through, especially if you're going through physical or mental, psychological, sexual, whatever illnesses, diseases, and people need support. And if I could give support, I would. I'd be there 110%, because yes, I'm in physical pain. I'll get to that. I don't know if it's gonna be on this video, but if I get to it. I won't talk about me getting rearrested. I'll talk about that in another video. But okay, yes, I will talk about my pain. Getting out of jail the second time, I had to go to a detox place for like a day and a half, but I wasn't even on like any drugs, only pills, medication I got from the jail, and it was nothing. The only medicine they gave me that I'm prescribed on the out is Seroquel, which is antipsychotic for paranoid schizophrenics like myself. That's it. So I went to detox, but you have to do detox before you go into a residential treatment place. At least this one. This place, let me tell you, I'm not going to say the name. Not only was the place disgusting, the people, I'm not going to, like I said, I don't judge people, but they're not my type of people. I would never hang out with any of those people. They're just like, I don't even want to say anything more, because I don't want to be like, sound like a judgmental person. Like I just told you, I'm not. I just don't get along with those type of people. I don't like them, and this is going to be weird. It's going to be wrong for me probably to say, but I believe it was a godsend that I ended up breaking my left hip. I broke my left hip so severely that, like, it's so hard to explain because I'm not a doctor, and if I don't want to explain it in a wrong way, but how as I took it, how the surgeon explained it to me, he showed me a picture of it. It was disgusting. The bone is so broken so badly. I wanted to puke. I've never had a broken bone in my life. I want to say so much about like 2 things about it, but so I broke my hip. I broke my left hip, fractured it, same thing. Fractured and broke is the same thing. Basically, there's a bone that connects to a ball, and the ball, I guess, connects to your hip or whatever. Well, I broke the bone that connects to the ball. Not all the way. I almost broke it. There's only a little bit left. If I would have broke that little left that was attached, I would have needed a whole hip replacement. Oh my God, can you believe that? If I would need a hip replacement. You know what's bad about hip replacements that I learned? If you get a hip replacement, that one hip replacement won't last you your whole life. You're going to need replacements after replacement after replacement after so many years. That's what I learned. So that's what's good about this surgery that I got. That thank God I didn't break the little piece that was connected. Because if I did, then I would have needed one, and then I would have suffered. I'm going to probably suffer for the rest of my life with this. I'm in pain right now. It hurts a lot. Like, sitting down sometimes, like, just earlier, the pain was in my hip going down the leg, into my knee, into my ankle. But the video of the girl that wrote that letter, her name was Holly, makes me think my pain is nothing compared to the pain she went through in life, and she was only 27 when she passed. Or the pain the 3 women went through, well, the 2 women went through, because 2 of them passed away, and the one that's still living is going through. If they can go through cancer pain and radiation and chemotherapy and all these treatments that there's available for whatever kind of cancer you have, then I can go through a broken hip. I went with a broken hip for a week with no pain pills. I had Advil, I had Tylenol, I had ibuprofen. None of that shit worked for the type of broken hip I had. It took me 3 times to the ER. And the 3rd time the doctor finally came up to me and said, okay, you broke your hip. You fractured your bone. So you're going to either need surgery, or, depending on the orthopedic surgeon, either have surgery or some kind of rehab where it'll heal. Unfortunately, the next morning that I found out, it was nighttime when evening time when I found out. The next morning I had surgery, and the pain, I'm telling you, before surgery was so excruciating, it was so bad. I mean, I had shots of morphine, and they didn't work. So before surgery, I had a shot of Demerol, which Demerol, right? No. Demerol? No. Is it Demerol? It's the best. To me, it's the best painkiller, because I've had it before. Dilaudid. So Dilaudid, they gave me a shot of Dilaudid. So that helped me before my surgery. And before the surgery, I guess, I don't know if it's all surgeries, but before my surgery, they gave me a shot of fentanyl. So I don't, shit. After they put the mask on me and told me I'm going to fall asleep, that's all I remember. And the next thing I remember was waking up to no pain. And it's not because of the pain, Dilaudid. It was because he put my bone back in place and the pain was gone. And it wasn't bad, but I still get pain. I still got pain in the hospital. It wasn't so bad. But now, right now, it's hurting. Just sitting. I have it bent. But even if I stretch it out, it hurts. Like, and then I get up to go to the bathroom and walk. Like, I was on a walker, and because I didn't see my surgeon for a few weeks, because every time I had an appointment, I got sick. So I had a virus for weeks, so I couldn't make it to my appointment. So by the time I saw him, I thought I'd be okay. I don't need a walker. I can just limp. And that's what I did. And I think the surgeon, well, he wasn't the actual surgeon that did the surgery, but the guy I saw was, I think my dad said he was disappointed that I wasn't using the walker. So now the surgeon, and this surgeon wasn't the surgeon that did this. I actually had 2 surgeons do my surgery. And the surgeon that looked at my x-ray, because they x-ray you before you see the, whoever you see, and the guy I see, well, he took my x-ray at the x-ray, the surgeon that was there looked at. I'm so thankful. This is going to sound bad, but I'm thankful he said that I still have to use the walker, because this goes into my arrest. Like, I got continued from going to court. The very first time my dad had to go to court for me, and then the next 2 times, it was either 1 or 2 times, the judge said, fine, set her for this date or whatever. And now since I got this letter from the surgeon saying I still need my walker, I can't walk without a walker. I can't put I can only put a certain amount of weight on my hip, I guess, because maybe obviously it hasn't healed. It's only been a couple months. I think it was like November 8th that I broke my hip. I don't remember. But anyway, so that letter from the surgeon got me out of going to courts. And why I'm happy about it is because I'm afraid the damn judge is going to put me in another residential treatment center place, which I don't need. So now when I go out in public, which won't be for a while, I stay in my room. The only time I get up is usually just to go to the bathroom or go in the kitchen. But walking up the stairs in pain is hell, man, let me tell you. But it is what it is. So yes, that's one of the issues I have in life. And I'm telling you, when I walked on a broken hip for as long as I did, and I had no painkillers, I learned to take the pain. See, I used to abuse my pain meds. And it was for when I dislocated my right shoulder. And it healed in like a month. Like, it was totally healed in a month. But I made it seem like it was so bad every time I went to my doctor. And it wasn't my doctor's fault that he prescribed it to me. It was me because I lied. But now that I got my broken hip and I'm actually in a lot of pain, I can't get what I used to get from my shoulder. I get like little bit, not even half of what I got from my shoulder. Makes no sense, but you know, I understand because I have an addictive personality and I get addicted very easily. So, you know, I don't know if it's good or bad, but I don't know. So that's one of my issues in life. One of my problems I've been going through since being arrested the second time. I guess I'll quickly say, yes, I was arrested. I was bailed out 102 days after my first day in jail, and about 3 weeks, a little over 3 weeks later, I was rearrested because liar over there, my brother James, he ain't my brother, I don't consider him my brother, because he's a lying snitch, cop collar bitch. Sorry, he is. And he called the cops. He ran up the stairs like a little pussy and called the cops on me while me and my dad were in a heated verbal argument, not physical, verbal argument. And he told the cops that I hit my dad again. And then, of course, cops don't believe me. You know why? Probably because, one, I'm a woman. Two, because there's 2 against 1. My father and brother. My father told me he didn't tell the cops I did not touch. Well, I guess he did tell him I didn't touch him because when you get arrested, you see the judge, at least in my county, you see the judge less than 24 hours after your arrest. So when I got in front of her, whomever the attorney, whoever said it, the attorney for the state said that she did not touch her father. I did not touch my father the second time. It was a heated verbal argument, and the liar across the way ran up the steps like a little pussy he is and called the cops on me and lied. And then guess what? I got arrested. Shit, they even told me I could take my pills. And right when I was about to take my pills, the guy said, put your pills down, put your hands behind your back, you're going to jail. I knew I was done. By the time I walked up the steps and he was on the phone, I knew it was all done. So, if people who I only talked to 2 or 3 people on YouTube before my second arrest. If they watch this video and you know who you are, at least one of them will. I never ignored you guys. The reason I didn't respond to any videos you made was because I couldn't. I was incarcerated, and my stay the second time was over 170 days, which is over 6 months. So total, I spent over 9 months in jail for just one thing I did. And people like sexual predators, like I was in court and there were 2 sexual predators that got off easier than I did. It was disgusting. Like this judge, like he was very rude to me. I think it's because it was domestic violence on a 65-year-old older victim, and he's not old, but he's probably like 50 something, so I guess he took it like offensively. So that's why I think he treated me so unfairly. He even wanted me. He even had the nerve to say he wanted to make me homeless because I wasn't allowed back to my father's house. And my father, he got ripped a new hole, basically a new asshole, from the judge, because the judge found out I was in his house, and he said, "Why is she there? I told her she is not allowed back to your house." He had to tell her, well, you know, she broke her left hip, and the hospital couldn't keep her. There was no rehab place that would take her, so she had nowhere to go. The only place I had to go was here. And then he said, all right, he understood then. But anyways, yeah, that's my bullshit. That's two of my issues I have in life. I have, you know, the mental illnesses I talked about in other videos that I won't talk about now. But so what else? I don't know. I just wanted to make this video. If you do go on my Twitter page, this is so funny. Like, I read this article. About Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie Presley. It's in a book, or it's in an article. I don't know what Lisa Marie Presley said. I wrote this in one of my tweets, that the best sex she's ever had was with Michael Jackson. I found that so funny. And then when he would like orgasm, he would shriek and I don't know, if shriek and scream or something like that. But it's so funny. And you know what else was funny? The first time they ever had sex was in Donald Trump's mansion, Florida mansion. No lie. If you don't believe me, check my Twitter page out. I tweeted the article. It was from the Sun. So it's hilarious. Like, when I tell my father, he's like, I don't care, because, you know, unfortunately, I have to admit this because I'm not a liar. He's a Donald Trump supporter, so, you know, he doesn't want to hear the bullshit, and he doesn't like Michael Jackson, this and that. So, yeah, it's so funny. So, check that out, because the article was freaking funny to me, and I was like, no freaking way, man. What else? Anything else? I guess I'll end it because it's almost at 28 minutes. I appreciate if you've lasted this long in my video. I appreciate you listening to me. I had to vent a little bit about my pain in my hip because I have no friends to talk to, so other than social media. But anyways, that's another issue I won't talk about. Alright, so me and my big boobs say thank you for watching. I appreciate you stopping by my channel. I will be uploading more videos, but I have to have a topic. Don't know if I'll upload a video again today. There are uploads I do want to do about videos that I found on YouTube, and I want to talk about them, so I'll probably do that. Alright, anyways, that's it. I'll end it. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you watching this long, or as long as, however, as long as you, whatever. Just, I'm very appreciative. Thank you. So, it is 7:46 in the morning, so have a good morning, have a good afternoon, and have a good evening. What is today? Today is Friday, right? If it's Friday, have a good weekend, if I don't upload another video. Alright, take care, be safe, and God bless you all. Again, thank you for stopping by.